Oh, yeah. Hello? 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 Is anyone, dish on? Dom, is dish on? Dom, yes? Hey everyone. Hey, Chevy. Nice to be talking to you. I get lonely sometimes. But yeah, this is podcast number 2. Like to, I'm the only one here at the minute. No one appears to like me. Is there anyone here? Anyone? Please. I'm kidding. That can never be that Dutch failure. Oh, yeah. Everyone, nice to meet you. Welcome to the podcast. Well, number 2 anyway. Everyone going to say hi? Come on.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Rohel.
Yo.
Yeah, okay, well, let's start things off. Doubles tournament. What's cracking?
Semi-finals, PBO, Sneaking Fox Germany. Sneaking Fox Germany beat them. So last night got that recorded. Should see that on YouTube soon. Unfortunately, he didn't record Merkan stunning himself. Absolutely class. And then we had Vegeta 6 versus White Mantis and Mandator. They actually replaced a Philosopher. Initially it was Backdoor Bandits and Philosopher, and the winner was supposed to play F6. But Philosopher didn't show, so Mantis and Mandator took their place, beat Backdoor Bandits, and then they got beat by F6. In the finals was F6 with Sneaking Fox Germany, and Slow Snakes told me that F6 won. So congratulations to F6, Matt Lopez and Bread Leopard. Aaron.
Thanks.
Just also like take this moment to thank all the hosts and especially Red Wings for donating so much of his time.
Yeah, cheers.
We love you, Oliver.
Yeah.
Love you, Ollie.
So, Lopez, you got any winner's words?
Winner's words. Yeah, it was a fun tournament. It was nice to play and beat the same team 3 times. It didn't feel like we won a tournament when we beat Sneaking Fox Germany, in all due respect. We thought the match against Mantis and Mandator was a bigger game than the final was. But Sneaking Fox Germany, fair play to them, they played really well. And it was a good game, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so Killzone 2 is coming out on Friday. That's like one of the PS3's most anticipated titles. What have you all got to say about that?
Yeah,
Well,
I can't wait for it.
Well, I've played the demo. Oh, go on, Mike.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it at first. I didn't like the controls, but some of the effects, like the ragdoll, I must have stood I was playing the Sony private beta, and I must have stood for about 10 minutes shooting a body on the floor, because I just found it hilarious. It was, some of the effects they've got in the game are really good, and like, I don't know what it's called, it's like freeze fall, where like parts of the wall fall off, and it's top notch, but I just wasn't a fan because of the control layout, and it was just too weird. But I know that Protection or Julian or Carnifex, whatever, and the White Mantis will be playing it today, and both of them have said it's an absolutely fantastic final product. So hopefully it might be the definite title for me to get. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I played the demo, wasn't too impressed. I stopped playing it after 2 minutes and deleted it. Then again, I'm not much of a first-person shooter fan, except Call of Duty 4. So yeah.
How does the cover system? How does that handle?
It's not
What cover
really
system?
From my experience with it, it's not really a patch on the one that's used inside Gears of War, stuff like that. It's not as good as that by a long way. I mean, that's just my opinion. Is anyone else's opinion on it?
Is it the same cover system as like Vegas?
Yeah, I thought
can't
you
really.
like Vegas, but I've not actually played it myself.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I was completely lost with the controls when I first played. The controls are just really strange.
I suppose it's pretty weird playing with a cover system in Killzone.
Yeah,
especially as it's a first person as well.
Yeah, it was. I couldn't even find it. I mean, otherwise I would have done it. Unless it's been implemented after the private beta, I'm not too sure. But well, I'll probably be getting a finished product because it would be quite an active game. It'd be fun to play game battles matches on, so I'll probably be getting it. But Steve, you're a SOCOM fan. What's going on with SOCOM?
It's been delayed and delayed
Again.
and delayed.
Oh, what you meant.
Delayed. It's March now, isn't it? The expected release date, which, to be quite honest, considering the EU is one of the places where all the decent players are, I think it's pretty sad, really, that of the majority of the EU players had to go to the American store and do it that way. Just didn't seem, well, fair, but then it never has been really with games, has it?
Right.
That's just,
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So moving on, Steve, Captain Cod,
Hey,
Japan.
hey.
What happened?
Japan. Well, it was a World Championship went on. I don't think if you were aware of that or not, Mike.
Oh right.
Yeah, that was,
no.
no, obviously we had the World Championship, didn't we? There, brilliant time. It's hard to describe it in such a short period of time. Like, I mean, you get so many highlights from it. I mean, finishing 6th in the individual final. I didn't even believe I was going to even get anywhere near the final, and that happened. And I was quite stunned. And setting a fashion statement of to end all fashion statements with that white hat, and Ken getting covered in pen. I mean, there's so many good things. Like, but meeting everyone was, to me, one of the best things from the whole thing. I mean, meeting the likes of Jamie and Aaron, Dinger and Red Rapids was great. Everyone's really nice in person, and yeah, I had a fantastic time over there.
So what was your best memory of it, your fondest memory?
The night where PBO and Pengate, if I'm gonna give it anything, give it a title. That whole night where both the clans were just sat in the room and just drinking and having a general laugh. Yeah, sorry Konami, we did kind of have some drink and we weren't allowed to, but mess. It was a fantastic night because it was just people getting on with each other in a way that you wouldn't expect people to get on with each other. It was
right.
Yeah. It's one of them things where I've got to drive to go back next year. I don't know if everyone else has, but I certainly have because it was really amazing.
So would you recommend everybody on Metal Gear Online forums tries to get a team together to compete in the official tournament?
Without question. I mean, everyone was aware that PBO had a more difficult. I mean, we want a challenge and we want to be able to earn the right to get there next time because, I mean, with no disrespect to the other side of our draw, we weren't troubled. I mean, PBO had a much more difficult task with playing, say, Philosopher on their side of the draw. We didn't have anything like that, but we got there anyway. And next time around, you just sort of feel if I want to get there, I want to get there with, strong team and having beaten some strong teams to get there.
Right, so now we're going to move on to a debate. MGO1 versus MGO2. Lots of different views on this about which of the games is actually better. So, Exo, I'm going to pass it over to you. Your thoughts?
I much preferred MGO1. That's why I had something that's so much more playtime on it. But no, I mean, I've contributed to one of the threads on the forum about, I think it's 63 reasons why MGO1 is better than MGO2. I just believe that the game was so much more, or had a Japanese feel to it, compared to how westernized Metal Gear Online 2 is. With it's quite similar to SOCOM with the ability to move and over the shoulder view. But I believe they just have done some fairly bad mistakes of it. I mean, one of the most simple things which they really shouldn't have taken out is the fact you could pick up guns after somebody had died. I thought that was a really bad idea. And power weapons. We've all seen PBO. We've all seen Umin use a VZ, stop, die a few times, get a few kills, bust out an RPG, and just dominate with it. And it's not